Hello, welcome to Mind Your Matters. It is the end of the month. It's the end of April. We're heading into May and it's so exciting. I wanted to give you a little bit of our garden update. Now we are in Maine, so we are pretty much like the last place, almost, except for some like maybe western states that are pretty cold. But we're almost the last ones to be able to put stuff in the ground. So we are prepping our ground and getting some things in, but I want to show you a project that we've been working on, a little sneak peek of what we've been doing in the front of our house and also our back garden, just like the preparatory things. We do have some inside starter plants that have been going on if you've seen my other garden updates, so that I'm going to show you as well. So let's get to it. I can't wait to show you just a little bit that we've been able to accomplish, even though we can't put anything in the ground. We have a lot that we can plan, a lot that we can get a hold of and start up. So thank you for being here. Let's get to the garden tour slash what we're doing right now here at the end of April for our gardening collab. So the kids are playing outside and it's super windy, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much outside, but I did want to let you know that this is a monthly collaboration hosted by Victoria. This is my second year, I think, participating, and she always does a great job keeping up with us. It's not a playlist, but the channels will be listed below that are participating, so you can check out if they have anything up. So thank you, Victoria, from Home Educating the Mad Lads. She's from the UK. She's got a whole boatload of kiddos, and they really love gardening and all the wonderful things they can learn from nature. So it's really fun to collab with her month after month, especially during the gardening season. So thank you, Victoria, and let's start indoors. I think that's gonna be best because the wind might kick down. We'll see how that goes. So let's go see what we have downstairs in the windows that's starting up. You can see the kiddos playing. I got a little cut from our hydrangea bush and it actually bloomed. It's super cool. Here's a little avocado. I don't think that's gonna do anything, but it's just an experiment. It doesn't really cost me anything. Here's some propagating I have, you know, the indoor plants. I've got some rosemary here. Oh boy, and some basil. I don't know if it's gonna make it in the ground. We will see. It might just kind of live in this spot on my, I guess, kitchen window area above the sink. We'll see. The kids are crazy. Yeah, you know. So down in our guest room, the main floor, well, basement area, we've got a lot of the flowers that my daughter and I started. I think this is alyssum. We've got some morning glory. Here's the little tag. So some of those have decided to come and wake up here. Got a whole bunch just sprouting, which is great. Here's a little bit of my basil. Of course, some of it died off. Garlic, it's not really doing amazing, but it was an experiment, and that's okay. We've got some more. What do we got here? These are my favorite little morning glories. Those are coming up. It's exciting. And they just live here in the window, and I'll pull them back in the night so they don't get cold. But yeah, they kind of get some sun here. These are not really, you know, sprouting yet. So maybe put them too deep or something. But these are some more of our cut and go flowers that we wanted to have a little bit of a flower garden as well as food, vegetable garden. So here's the beginning of it. Not too much to share, but some progress, and some seedlings seem to have made it past transplant. When they get so many leaves, I go ahead and separate them so they can grow a little bit bigger. It looks like some are doing fairly well, which is nice to see. Here's our other window in the other room downstairs. Got some propagation in this. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but it's fun. It's green, it's growing. My spider plant that I got some babies from actually my doctor's office. She let me have some. We have these guys in the window. So they're doing really good inside garden stuff. But these windows are really great when the sun's actually shining. Not right now. It's not shining, but it's definitely a fun place to put the plants to sun them and also keep them out of the elements and the wind and all that stuff. So with the outside garden, I'm probably not going to get a chance to get too much other than footage, so I'll try to do that for you. But I did work with planting some seeds with my daughter on the porch, which was super fun, even though, again, it was super windy. There's something about the wind just this time of year. It's go fly a kite season, you know, go fly a kite. Not necessarily easy to be out and do all the things with the gardening. We do have a little greenhouse, but we picked it up this year out of storage, and we found out that the zipper was broke. So that was not very good. So we're unable to use that, you know, out in the elements that much. It might, you know, help just a tad when things get a little bit closer to putting things in the ground, but we're probably not going to do that until, I don't know, mid next month. So hopefully next video I'll be able to show you a couple of the plans, and the back garden will be tilled, which will be awesome. And yeah, it's super exciting. I'm really happy about what we were able to do in the front of the house, though. That was just absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. We had some friends come by, and we just tore out the trees. I'm not going to say they're bushes because they're pretty much trees. And got those out of the ground and went ahead and bought some more. And I think our budget was, we were under budget. I think we spent $250. So that was changing the color of the bark mulch, changing the color of the bark mulch to black, because before we had even like maroon shutters in our old house, our old, you know, thing. We took off our shutters just last year, I think, and painted them black. And now we want to just black bark mulch, and that really worked out. The bark mulch that came out of the front, a little bit I was able to recycle and put it to the side of the house to make a little cute little garden over there. We already had some perennials, bulb plants that were thinned out from my neighbor's house, so I was able to get some Stelladorios. You probably remember that from last year. Some hostas are in there. We just got some rhubarb that's in there, and one of my plants from the front, hopefully it will kick back in. It has some baby plants shooted off of it, and mostly the root ball is intact, and that's a hydrangea, I believe. So hopefully that will come back in the side corner of that lot. And yeah, it'll be really nice this year. We've got a whole bunch of just little things that are coming up. Because we transplanted last year, I wasn't able to see a lot of blooms. So I'm hoping that those bulbs will really come out and just be really, really pretty around the property. So I know this isn't necessarily like a vegetable garden, whatever, but I know Victoria just allows anything gardening. So that's a little bit of the gardening, is doing the front of the house, making that carpet peel look really nice. We have so much more light coming in this window. In the basement area, which is so cool. And these plants are relatively small, and we'll be able to tame them as they grow. So we're really excited about that change. It's really been a beautiful change. Really ups the, you know, the look of the house and just all of that. You can walk down the sidewalk without getting pricked by the prickly bushes that were actually planted there. You know, the trees that we pulled out. It's made a big difference. So yeah, we're super excited about all of this. Hopefully we can get the garden tilled. My neighbor's gonna be coming in and doing that, which is such a blessing to be able to have that. And hopefully I will have a separate plot for my daughter's flower garden, her cut and go flower garden. I'm hoping to get that, just a strip just tilled up, and we can use that for her flower garden. Hopefully something full sun that will be able to help grow those beautiful flowers. I love watching videos from the past year, and also even just last month, to see where we were at and what we were able to accomplish. And now we're just doing all the things, just trying to get that garden in the ground. So thanks for being here. Check out the creators below in the list. It's not a playlist, but you can go to their channel, and most likely within the past, you know, couple days or what have you, they have put out an end of the month gardening collab video. Thank you, Victoria, for putting this on every month and keeping up with us, and it's just such a fun thing to see what everyone's doing around the world. Pretty much we have folks from other countries, and we also have in the United States. There's so many different sectors for gardening, so it's just been fun. So stay along with us for future updates. I hope that we have a lot to report, and again, by the summer it's going to be crazy to think that this is where we started, our humble beginnings, and hopefully we'll get a lot of production flower wise and vegetable wise that we really want to see in our garden. So thank you for being here. We will catch you next month for this gardening collab, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.